Joining us now, former U.S. Attorney Jay Town and former FBI Special Agent Stuart Kaplan. All right, Jay Town, this gag order, is this legit?
It's a constitutional and legal absurdity, Jesse. So the legal standard for a gag order is that a judge or a court can restrain speech if there is an imminent and significant threat to the fair and just administration of justice. Now, if you can get to a point where you believe that calling Michael Cohen a perjurer somehow is a threat to the administration of justice by pointing out that historical and legal fact, if you can even get to that point to say, okay, gag order might be initiated here, you still have to balance it against the First Amendment. And the First Amendment is universally understood, especially with political speech, which that's what this case is about, political speech. And Trump has a right to defend himself. These witnesses are going on podcasts and television, and they're opining on Trump's guilt. And Trump, according to Judge Merchan, I said it's universally understood, except for perhaps in his chambers, but Judge Merchan is saying, Trump, you can't defend yourself from these attacks. You're just going to have to sit there and take it. It really goes to the permissive bias of Judge Merchan, and it really is an unconstitutional absurdity.
So the star witness can call Trump a liar, but Trump can't call him a liar, even though Trump's own lawyers are going to be calling Michael Cohen a liar in court. And it's already a proven fact that he's a liar. And they've already done it. So how is this biasing the proceedings? It's not. All right, Stuart, we got this new information, these documents that have been unredacted. Jack Smith was forced to unredact. You've been looking through them. What do they show with regards to this coordination between the Biden White House, the librarian, and the Justice Department?
Jesse, when the government's redactions are removed and the curtain comes down, it's very telling, and it's very telling how ugly it really was at the time that President Donald Trump was leaving the Oval Office. Just moments after he left, there is no question, because of the revelations that are telling within these documents, that there was an orchestrated effort between the White House and the National Archives to zero in on Trump and basically orchestrate a story to suggest that Donald Trump and his team were non-compliant or not willing to cooperate. The irony and the hypocrisy of that is that Gary Stern, who's almost a 25-year vet for the National Archives, drafted an email and explained that it's generally a very chaotic time when you have a one-term transition, and they hadn't even completed the electronic transfer of the Trump administration emails and etc. And so he was trying to calm down everybody and to suggest that he doesn't understand the hysteria. However, it also was telling that it was being orchestrated by the White House behind the scenes.
So the White House is then saying, librarians, why don't you guys refer this to the Department of Justice, and we're going to revoke the former president's executive privilege, and then all of a sudden, the FBI shows up in Mar-a-Lago.
The FBI was inserted, Jesse. There's a memo May 5th from Gary Stern to the head of the National Archives. The FBI had already been inserted prior to May of 2021. That's less than 5 months after Joe Biden is sworn into office. I mean, the FBI being inserted and being utilized at the very infancy stages of orchestrating, gathering these records, it's unprecedented, and it certainly shows the collusion between the administration sitting in the White House now and trying to railroad Donald Trump in this case that's pending in Florida.
All right, Stuart, Jay, excellent analysis. Thanks so much.